Today I'm reviewing the Kopari Coconut Cleansing Oil. And really quick, I just want to say I purchase these products with my own money, so you know you can trust my opinion is what I honestly believe. And if you want to help support this channel, give this a thumb up if you like it, or a thumb down if you don't. So anyway, so Kopari has come out with, they've got a teal line of products and then their pink line of products right now. And they first kind of started out at Sephora with their coconut, which is just a jar of coconut that you'd use for moisturization and actually a multitude of things. And they've kind of expanded into a lot of other face products, cleansing oils, toners, lip balm. They've got deodorant now. They've got lots of stuff. So it's kind of exciting because there's a lot of fun stuff for me to try there. And they've come out with a lot of nice little sets where you get 4 different things to try. So it's kind of been fun trying a lot of their things, because for me, a lot of their things have been real hit or miss. Or like their coconut milk product was great, but pretty similar to a lot of other products out there. So it's nice that they're kind of differentiating themselves and making this. They've got like a coconut pulling oil, which people use to like clean their teeth out. So kind of fun. There's a lot of stuff to try out from them. So this was one of the fun things that I've got to try, and I'll kind of let you guys know what I think of it. First of all, this is one of the ones I got in one of the kits. The full size of this is 5.1 ounces, and it sells for $32. So bigger jar, a little bit more pricey. So I recommend, if you can, check out some of their little packages or see if you can get them in like a gift set. So, but the packaging of this is nice. They've done a good job. It's got a pump on it, so it's pretty easy if you're cleansing your face just to kind of pump out a few drops of this, and it'll do a good job cleansing. So the packaging is great, and it also protects the ingredients inside from light and air. Number 2 is alcohol, and there's no alcohol in here, no denatured alcohol, so they get a thumb up there. Fragrance, unfortunately, this does have lavender in it, which isn't the best for your skin. It is about halfway down on the list of ingredients. And the other thing to remember is the fact that you're rinsing it off, so any negative things that would happen from the exposure to lavender will get rinsed off very quickly, so it's not as huge of an issue as if it were a leave-on product. But it still would be better without that, so I did give it a thumb down on that criteria. Number 4 is manufacturing location. This is made in the U.S. Made in America. So no issues there. Number 5 is ease of use, and this is pretty easy to use. You just shake it and disperse a couple pumps, and you can apply it to either a wet skin or dry skin. If you wear a lot of makeup, especially like waterproof type makeup, I recommend applying it to dry skin. If you don't use a ton of makeup or have a clean or bare face, applying it to wet skin is just fine as well, but you'd apply it, massage it in for 30 seconds to a minute, as long as you want, and then rinse it off. And once the oil comes in contact with the water, it kind of makes a milky kind of water, and it rinses off all the makeup. So very easy to use. I love using products like that, especially a lot of cleansers can be kind of harsh on your skin. So I'm trying to try out a lot of oil cleansers, and that's really been helping my skin. Or balm cleansers, those really help my skin stay less dry and more moisturized. So ease of use is very easy. Antioxidants, I did give it a thumb up. There's coconut oil, and I really like that it doesn't dry out my face a ton. But again, it rinses off, so it's not a huge deal if there's good antioxidants or not, because you're going to rinse it off in 30 seconds anyway. So number 7 is animal testing, and Kopari is cruelty-free, so we love that. Number 8 is performance, and I definitely gave that a thumb up. It does... Oh, Lincoln! Lincoln, you want to say hi? Lincoln! 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 Come say hi to everybody! There's Lincoln. He's so fast, man. Lincoln! Lincoln! Oh, can you get a kiss? No kisses! He never gives me kisses. Ike loves to give me kisses, though, so Ike makes up for that. And here comes Ike. Hi, Lincoln. Hi, Ike. Ike is kind of the police dog. He babysits Lincoln, tells Lincoln what to do, what not to do. He's the fun police and the fun patrol, but Ike. He also loves his picture being taken. I'll have to put a picture in this video of him and me driving yesterday. He was all over the selfie, so I'll show you that. So, oh, Ike. Ike, come here. Ike, look at the camera. Ike, Pooh Bear. Ike, look at the camera. Oh, here comes Link. Oh, look at my babies. They're my big babies. Yeah, you guys are my big babies. They're not camera shy at all, are they? Yeah, you're my big babies. Okay. Okay, guys. Good boys. Thank you. Thank you, Ike. Come on. I could just sit in front of that camera for hours if I let him. So anyway, so on the performance, it does a great job removing makeup. It does a great job removing waterproof makeup. And I love the fact that it doesn't leave my skin feeling super dry after I rinse it out like a lot of other typical gel type cleansers do. So great job on the performance. Price, they get a thumb up a little bit. A couple pumps of this go a long way. So 5 ounces will definitely last you probably 6 or 7 months, I want to say. So a little bit goes a long way. And this little bottle has lasted me quite a while. This is 2 ounces. And this is about quarter left of it, and it's probably gotten me through about 3 months, so a little bit goes a long way. And then number 10, which is the It Factor, I also gave it a thumb up there. Coconut is having its moment with a lot of good products. So I know there's some people that are a little leery of coconut, but some coconut products are good to try, especially if you have acne-prone skin. I would be a little bit leery of a lot of the leave-on ones. But certain ones like this probably won't cause a ton of issues, but just be careful out there with that. So overall, this got a 9 out of 10, which Kopari's come a long way since I first tried out their coconut melt. So pretty impressed with them overall. So anyway, so that is 2 thumbs up. And I'm interested if you guys have had a chance to give this a try or anything else from their brand. And if so, what have you tried and how have you liked it? So leave a comment. I love hearing from you. Feel free to subscribe if you're not already. I come with at least 1 new review every day. And also check out nobsbeauty.net. Thank you so much, guys. Hi, this is Sarah from No BS Beauty, and I'm proud to offer you one of my first products. And it is a stainless steel makeup palette. And I've been using ones like these for quite a while, and it makes it a lot easier to mix kind of custom foundation shades, custom serums, custom lip colors. You need something like this in your makeup routine to make things a lot easier. And all the profits from it will go to help the channel, which I'm independent and I purchase all the products with my own money. So definitely all of the profits will go so I can continue to bring you good reviews. But, you know, things I like to use are retinol. Retinol is definitely a good thing to use. But sometimes some of them can be a little too strong. So sometimes I like to mix them with other serums. So I'll use this to kind of custom make my retinol at night. So it's a little bit less irritating when you mix it in with something else. Or another thing you can do is mix in a vitamin C. Some of these can be a little oily or greasy. So sometimes it's nice to be able to mix it in with another serum. So I like to use the Clinique one. And I'll mix this in just a little bit because otherwise sometimes it can be a little too oily. And I'll mix it in, and in the morning I'll apply it all over my face before sunscreen. And another good vitamin C serum I like is the Dermadoctor one, but sometimes using the dropper with that can be a little messy. So sometimes I just like to mix just a little bit in with another serum. I love the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Serum, definitely a holy grail of mine. And I like to mix that in with it as well. Or sometimes before I go to bed, if I've got something else going on the next day, I like to mix in a little bit of tanner, self-tanner. But sometimes if you use it alone, it can get a little too orange. or a little too dark. So sometimes mixing that in with another serum makes it definitely a lot better and a lot more moisturizing for your skin as well. So definitely something that you can use in your serums, or your kind of custom make your own skincare routine by using that and mixing up all these products. So definitely something worth considering there. And I also like to use it to mix in some of my custom foundations. So let me show you that too. Another thing I've been using this palette for is mixing and kind of customizing my own foundation. You can almost create a specific color if you have certain foundations that don't mesh well with your skin tone or even your skin texture. You can almost create your own custom foundation. One foundation I love is the Bare Minerals Bare Pro. However, sometimes I can find it to be a little too drying and almost kind of giving you more of a matte finish. So sometimes I'll mix in a little bit of the Josie Mara and Argan Moonstone drops with it, and then use it. And it kind of helps kind of lessen the color and kind of give it a little bit more of a glowy look. Another thing I like to use is mixing in sometimes with oil with a foundation, and sometimes that gives you more of a dewy look. So sometimes I'll mix that in with the Dr. Jart, and it helps give you a little bit more of a glow to it. So sometimes mix in just a little bit in. And you definitely want to be careful with what you're mixing, just to make sure that the ingredients are compatible, because certain types of foundations don't work well with certain types of other ingredients. But something to consider, definitely. But you can almost create your own custom look. I love this. But sometimes I feel like I need a little bit of a glow to it. So I'll mix in some of my NYX Born to Glow Illuminator with it. So you can definitely do that. Also, Cover FX makes a great, they're custom cover drops, but you can use these to alter the color of any foundation. So this is great to mix that with. Just give it a couple drops there. And then mix that in with another foundation to make it either lighter or darker. The Ordinary Serum Foundation is great, but I found it difficult to get the exact color. So sometimes mixing the other colors works well. Cover FX also has these new glitter drops, so sometimes it's nice to be able to use this to mix in with either a foundation or just to put it on this. And then you can use a brush to either dip it in and apply it as eyeshadow, or dip it in and apply it onto lips as kind of a lipstick cover. So there's definitely some great options, and definitely love some of Cover FX's custom enhancer drops. But you can use this to mix it in with almost any different type of foundation and add a little bit of color here and there. But definitely using this, and if you use a sponge or a beauty blender, you can get that damp and then just use this to dip it in and apply it. It makes it a heck of a lot easier than trying to do it in your hand, or I don't know where else you would even, maybe the lid of another product, but this definitely makes all of that a heck of a lot easier. So it's definitely something worth picking up. And all of the profits from the sales of this palette will go to support my independent reviews. I purchase all the products myself just so I can give you an honest opinion, as opposed to somebody that gets the products for free to review. I personally like to purchase them so I can give you my completely objective review without having to feel like I owe a company anything because they gave me something free. So all the profits will go to help support those reviews.